Well, hello everyone, and thank you guys for watching. Classic Bike Rider here, bringing you a new video. It's been a while since I moved. I made a video driving my bike to my new apartment, to my new home, like I mentioned there. Then I haven't been making any videos because I signed up for Uber and Lyft, and all my spare time I spend it driving, making a little extra money. So my bike has been due for an inspection since August, since I haven't been driving it. I haven't taken it out to get inspected. I was going to take it last week. It's a little windy, a little chilly, 39 degrees. By the way, today is November 14. So last week I was gonna take it to get it inspected, and I didn't think of it then. My new house, I had limited parking space, so I had to park my bike in the front, my car and my wife's car all in a straight line. And my landlord, he has a big truck, and the truck was pulled up so far up that I couldn't take the bike out. So today he has his wife's van was in front of the car, but it was enough space that I can pull forward and then back the bike out of the driveway. So what I did is I left my car out in the road and I backed the bike out. Last week I started it up. There was nobody at the house. I started it up, went around the block a couple of times. Not enough to charge up the battery, so just now when I went to start it, I had to jump it because the battery wasn't strong enough to start the bike. It needed to be jumped. So probably take the battery out, bring it to my stepdaughter's house, where I have all my tools in the garage, and put it on the tender over there. Or I'll bring my extension cord over and ask my landlord if I can plug it in and leave it plugged in right there over the winter. If not, I'll do what I did last winter. I just take the battery, disconnected it, and just leave it disconnected. And when I get ready to start the bike, I just give it a quick boost. As long as the battery is disconnected, it's not going to lose a lot of charge. So last year I disconnected it like around this time in November. When I went to start the bike up in March, I had to jump it. It did have some charge, but not enough to crank the bike over to start it up. So same thing I had to do now. So I'm going to my friend's Dynamic. I had my other bike inspected there, and he inspected this bike last year. So I'm heading there because I know if he's doing inspections, he'll do it right away. I forgot that I had to take some money out because inspection for this is only $6. And I'm not gonna be paying with the card $6. That's insane. So I'm gonna have to stop at a bank. My bank is in Riverhead, so that's where I'm heading. I'll go to my bank before I go there. It will give enough time for the bike to charge up the battery. I gotta get my winterized liquids to put in the tank. I gotta see, I either get Seafoam or I get Stable, the liquid, that red liquid that you put in the gas tanks, or I'll just drive to Wainscott. There's a Shell gas station in Wainscott that now sells ethanol free gas, 91 octane with no ethanol. I'll probably go there and fill it up. I just got $2 gallons on it to drive it get inspected. So I don't know, I'll see. Maybe I get some gas and get the stable on it for now. I don't think I'm gonna be going to Colombia this year, so I'm not worried about battery dying or anything like that. It's best, I heard that it's best if you are not gonna ride your bike during the winter, not to start it up, so that way you don't have any condensation buildup in the cylinders or anything. If you do start it, just go out for like a half an hour drive. We're supposed to be getting some freezing rain tomorrow night. So we'll see what happens. I'm already done with my regular work, pool company. They're already done with all the pools for this year. My boss is such a great guy. I'm gonna be doing some extra work for him on the side, so he's gonna pay me cash because he's going away. And he does this thing called the winter service, which he goes to all the pools and checks the chlorine and stuff like that. So he asked me if I can do it. He'll give me a couple of bucks. I said, sure, if I'm around, I'll do it. I don't mind. So this feels good riding after a while. You miss this. After a while, you miss being in the saddle. I'm gonna try to give my the bike a nice wash before winter, because last week the cover that I had has a hole in it, and it had some mold growing in it from moisture. But I think the mold was growing from being at my older house because it was under a tree. I need to get a new cover because that cover, when it fell back in the beginning of the year, the cover had a hole in it, and now the hole is getting progressively bigger. So I don't know how much that's coming through in the microphone, but the wind is really, really strong. Got a headwind. I noticed in my other video that I was having a little problem with the microphone. I think my microphone adapter just had it. It's old, and the problem is that they don't sell this microphone adapter anymore because GoPro, in their unlimited wisdom, they went to Type-C connector on the GoPro 5, 6 and 7. And this microphone adapter they no longer sell or produce. And I have gotten a couple from eBay that they don't work. And it's a shame because it's such a good camera. But you know, we'll see what happens. I keep putting tape on it. That seems to have helped a little bit. So I did brought my jumper with me just in case, but I just stopped at the gas station to get gas, and the bike started right up. Just needed a little bit boost because it's been a while. I'll say like 2 weeks. It's the last time I started it, or a week. No, it was the week before last. and now it's getting cold, so the battery, because of the clock, is drawing a little bit juice. That's why I said I might just disconnect it. By the time I get back, the battery probably going to be nice and charged. I'm not in a rush to get anywhere, so people can pass me. It's a little windy. Whee! So I might stop at Walmart afterwards, get some things that I need. Mine as well, because I've been putting it off. It's such a nice time to ride your bike, but not today. It's windy. But fall is about the best time to ride a motorcycle. You can see the color changes, the foliage. It's so beautiful out here with all the trees. You gotta forgive me, it's a little cold, so my nose is dripping a little bit. That's why it keeps going like that. Alright guys, I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, here we go. Light change. Take the back road to get to my bank. Just because I don't want to speed and I don't want to be stuck in traffic. So I've been watching, you know, when a couple of years ago when Making a Murder came out, I saw the first part, all the episodes, and I was appalled by the police department up in I think Wisconsin, I think they are. And now watching part 2 came out last week or 2 weeks ago, and it still amazed me how governments are so corrupt, when police departments are so corrupt. I'm glad I'm not going through all that. But this guy wasn't looking for trouble either way. He wasn't doing anything wrong. But yet, he got caught in the bad side of the law just because someone didn't like him or something. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go on Netflix and look for Making a Murder. Watch season 1 or part 1. It's not season because it's not it's the documentary series, but they have part 1 and part 2. I'm up to episode 5 on part 2. I really recommend it. Riverhead, well, the action is. Alright guys, I'll be back. Well, bad timing. There was a lady there trying to get money out and she broke the ATM. I'm gonna go to the car one, maybe. That one's working. This one is working. I'll be back. Alright, all done. Alright, so got my bike inspected. Passed with flying colors. Fortunately, my batteries are all dead. And I didn't follow my own advice. I didn't charge my camera batteries. So they're all dying. I don't know how much longer I have on this one. I'm gonna go now. I got some fuel stabilizer. I'm not gonna use the seafoam this year. I'm gonna use fuel stabilizer, and gonna get gas, get the stabilizer in there, and then just store the bike for the rest of the winter. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Well, not gonna say goodbye yet, just gonna drive to the gas station and see how long it lasts. So I was wrong. My battery is dead. I'm not gonna be able to record anymore. So I said my goodbyes here. Thank you guys for watching. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it turns out my battery was dead and I couldn't do my goodbyes. After I got the inspection done, I went to Walmart, got some stuff, got some fuel stabilizer for the bike, fill it up. Just got home. I'm gonna throw the batteries in the charger. They're a piece of junk anyway. I got them from like $10 on eBay. And then I'm gonna eat some lunch and gonna do this video, and hope you guys like it. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment, any suggestions you can post it down below. This is Classic Bike Rider signing off. See ya. Back in the game, breaking